Did you see the news? The 30% federal solar tax credit could be going away soon. And I want to be completely transparent with you. This isn't speculation. This is real policy that's already causing major changes in the solar industry. So, as someone who's lived off-grid for over 25 years and helped a lot of folks do the same, I'll bet you never guess how I feel about this. Anyways, I'm going to explain exactly what's happening, why it matters for your family's energy security, and most importantly, how to make sure you're making the right decision if you decide to go solar before this opportunity disappears. Hey everyone, welcome back to IntegrateSun. I'm not here to push you into solar. I'm here to give you the facts so you can make an informed decision that's right for your situation. Because here's the truth, solar isn't right for everyone, but if it is right for you, understanding this tax credit could save you thousands of dollars. So let's break down what's actually happening. For the past couple of years, that 30% tax credit has made it way more affordable to install solar power systems with battery backup. This is a dollar-for-dollar tax credit, not a deduction. That means if you install a solar system that costs $20,000, you get $6,000 back as a direct reduction in your federal tax bill. If you owe $8,000 in taxes and claim a $6,000 credit, you now only owe $2,000. That's real money back in your pocket. But to qualify, your system must be installed and operational before December 31st of this year. Not just ordered, but fully installed, turned on, and running. That means if you're considering solar, you need to start the process now. What happens after? Without congressional action, this credit could be eliminated or significantly reduced. And here's the thing, the government has been picking winners and losers in the energy sector for decades. You know, oil, gas, coal, nuclear, they've all received massive subsidies and support. And this solar tax credit is one of the few tools that actually puts that power in the hands of regular homeowners like you and me. Now we're potentially pulling it away right when our electrical grid is under more stress than it's ever been before. By the way, if you haven't caught our video breaking down the 5 massive changes hitting solar after the big beautiful bill passed, you'll want to watch that next. We dive deep into all the policy shifts that are reshaping the solar landscape. Not just the tax credit, I'll drop the link in the description below. Here's what a lot of folks don't realize, and this is directly from the Department of Energy's own projections. If current trends continue, Americans could be facing over a month of blackouts per year by 2030. Let me say that again, a full month without power every year. Just imagine what it would be like to spend a whole month every year without power. Compare that to the current average of about 8 hours per year. And it makes sense when you look at what's happening. Demand is exploding. AI, data centers, electric vehicles, heat pumps, and changing climate patterns are all driving up electricity consumption at a pace we haven't seen in decades. Old power plants are retiring. Many of our reliable workhorse coal and natural gas plants are being phased out every year. That's a lot of generating capacity leaving the grid. Most new power generation is renewable, solar, and wind. And look, I'm a big believer in solar, but here's the reality. Solar doesn't work at night, and wind doesn't blow on demand. Without massive battery storage at the grid level, which we don't have yet, we still need reliable baseload power from coal, gas, hydro, and nuclear to keep the lights on 24/7. Now, can the solar tax credit solve this grid-level crisis? Honestly, no. The problems facing our electrical grid are massive and systemic. But on a personal level, it can make an enormous difference because it can make it financially feasible for an American family to gain control of their power and not be at the mercy of some huge corporation for their ability to get water, heat their home, cook their food, and more. So that's where the solar tax credit could make a huge difference. But here's what really concerns me. Most solar systems that were funded by this tax credit provided zero energy independence. Why? Because they're grid-tied systems without battery backup. And guess what happens when the grid goes down? Yeah, that's right. Your grid-tied solar system automatically shuts off. So even though you have solar panels on your roof generating power, you can't use it. Your fridge stops. Your lights go out. Your well pump doesn't run. You're in the exact same situation as your neighbor without solar. You spent all that money and you're still powerless when you need it most. Check our video on how long do home batteries really last. Linked in the description, it'll help you decide better if it is really worth getting a battery. A properly designed solar system with battery backup, like a Tesla Powerwall, keeps your essential systems running during blackouts. It gives you actual energy security, not just the appearance of it. So, if you've been sitting on the fence, maybe waiting until the prices drop or the process feels less overwhelming, this is it. You've got until December 31st to decide what kind of system you need. Here at IntegrateSun, we specialize in battery backup systems because we believe solar without backup is only half the solution. Look, I know this is a big decision, but the clock is ticking on this 30% tax credit. Here's what I want you to do. Get a free, no-obligation solar quote from IntegrateSun. We'll analyze your property, review your current energy costs, and show you exactly what a system would cost with the 30% tax credit included. We'll also show you both options, grid-tied and battery backup, so you can make the choice that's right for your family. And remember, this isn't about being green or political or any of that. This is about being ready. This is about not being dependent on a grid that's showing cracks. This is about protecting your family's comfort and security with a proven technology that you control. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.